Hello, it's Master 347. So I'm playing through a Fire Emblem 3 Assets, and last time we did Chapter 7. Basically it was another mock battle, but actually a lot more tougher because most of the units by this point are actually promoted or something. And fighting against the other two houses, they were pretty tough. They did quite a bit of damage, so I didn't anticipate them. But we won and got a prize, which is a Blessed Lance. And we also got a Killer Lance in the chest. So far pretty good. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter 8.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill, blown in from the north of Fargus, blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Okay then. Also, my main character has just reached level 20 and has mastered his skill, so let's see if we can actually promote him to an advanced class. That'd be pretty sweet. If we can, of course. Let's see. I don't want to make him into a sword master. I think a hero would be pretty cool. Yeah. Also the fact that he could use axes would be pretty useful, because a hand axe and stuff is like a throwing weapon, so that would be useful to have. Alright. Oh. Does anyone like to speak with you? Ah, yes. Remember, I did get a support level, but I guess with all the events happening in between, there's never a chance. So, let's do this.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you. Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor? The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same. About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you? Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... could you be younger than your own students? Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here. Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
There you are. Nice. Oh.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us. Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Alright, I'll be back with our instruction manually. I'll see you guys then. Yes.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then? Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known. That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle. Yes, my stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd. They likely harbor knowledge they do not wish to share. Oh yes, I'm sure of it. But I suppose we must wait until the time of truth arrives. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct? Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died. And yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
It's Nindhart's birthday. I don't really talk to him that much. Nindhart. Do I have his notes? I do. Post T-Pie. I had to do this like off screen beforehand, so I had some idea of how to approach these answers. But I did the host when I did the T-Pie before, and I tried it out. I got both answers wrong and did terribly, so it's gonna be my second chance. Let's see. Let's see. Angelic tea. Ah, we've got that.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time. This tea is my favorite scent. So relaxing as to be downright sleep-inducing. Much appreciated. Makes me sleepy.
I forget, this guy is pretty lazy, so the answers I gotta think of basically are not too much work. Dang it, that wasn't it.
Agreed. I disagree.
Really? It's the second time I screwed up that conversation. I guess it's really annoying to get white. Yeah.
That was still.
So yeah, I screwed up that conversation. The second time I did that. It's pretty annoying trying to get it right.
Together is better.
This will go well.
This should be perfect.
It seems I've improved.
Nice. Well, let's check battles. Looks like we've unlocked 2 paralogues, Tales of Red Canyon and True Chivalry. Well, we'll be doing those a bit later. We'll be doing exploring, but before that, our main character has now reached level 20. Let's see. Oh wait, what is my sword rank? Is it B? It's C. Oh wow. So I can't promote just yet. Almost though. Almost. But alright. We're going to do as usual. We're going to do some exploring. So let's see what we got here. There's only 2 paralogues this time, so should we do it just in time now? So yep, let's do exploring first. Come on, really? Whoa, silver sword. Silver bow. That's a lot of quests to do. We've got our hands full today. Huh. Oh, and we got supports as well. Yep, we do get a few supports. A! Oh, right. Looks like your finance at A rank. Excellent. Alright, let's save first. Separate save file. Okay then.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy, and it is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar, as though pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Yep, we got a lot of quests to do today. Oh boy.
Happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now. Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Yep, again I'm going to look for lost times off screen. I'm just here looking for talking to mostly the blue units.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
Oh, here's a quest as well. Then we'll go up here first then. Again, I'm going to do activities and other stuff off screen. I'm just going to mostly focus on the quests to save time, you know, as usual. Also, another thing about lost items, they do disappear after a month if you haven't picked them up, but as long as they're in your storehouse, then you can stay there for as long as you want. Pretty good for like trying to get some person to do things, like trying to get a motivation up.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene.
Alright, let's see what quest you got.
I have something to ask of you.
Just between us, many students have disappeared recently. If you haven't learned anything blatant, please inform me quickly and discreetly. Alright. And that's the statues. Remember, to increase their renown to help you with leveling up skills during class and stuff, and in battle. So notice you not to level those up. They really are useful.
Oh goodness, is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Okay. I don't see any quests here. Oh, are there any new places we can go to? They're probably not though. There's still the third floor we haven't visited yet. Maybe we won't visit in this part. Okay, and the others are where exactly?
Well... Hey, the knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Okay, yeah. Let's see, anything's around here.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, there's a quest there too. Oh, let's pick that up and do that then too. And I don't mind doing these quests right here because they're unique and they pretty much disappear after a month. And talking to certain people. But after that, yeah, and it's most of off screen. Again, save time and all that. God, I guess my sword rank isn't B yet. Almost though. It looks like it's almost in the B rank, so you might get there sooner.
I could use your help.
I know it's appropriate why I love that it's someone in position, but I can't help the way I feel. It may be inconvenience for her, but could you live with this? Live with that there's no address. Perhaps you can figure out the what it was referring to when he said someone in her position. Another secret letter. Okay. Oh. It's to her. Okay.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Okay, so here we are.
I appreciate this.
Right there. We're done with that there.
Professor. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share. Let me consider.
Alright, fine. I'll return there afterwards because I can do the other mission as well, so literally 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, he picked up the Consortium Mirror. It looks valuable. Someone might want this. Maybe we should ask around. Oh.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
What's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Ooh.
Hey you. Do me a favor.
Do you have that thing, Professor? If you find it, let me know. Oh, and I can't stress enough. Give it to me, not Samir. Got it? Catherine wants a two-tone vessel and it appears to be precious items, so if you give it to her, you might get something in return.
Of the 4 or 5 years
It was 4. You count your...
If I take care of
As you were...
that
Want?
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, that's different. I can't give it to them both if I find this. If I find said item. Wait a minute. Why is that one flashing? Does Gil have to say something? Or is that for something else?
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
Okay.
I am in your debt, Professor.
Oh wow, so basically on a trading mission. Okay.
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Sure.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Nice.
Let me consider.
Heya.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
Professor, tell me, is this about Ramire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? If it were indeed a disease, why would it only affect the villagers, and not infect the knights stationed there?
Oh, so I got a bit of a trading thing I do here too.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
You know, Professor, why all...
Oh, I have a request.
My father has been curious about your competence as a fighter. After all I've seen, I don't see the need to test you, but he insists that you show me your skill in the mock battle with troops from House Odin. History the mock battle with soldiers of House Frodis. Okay then. It must be like one of those fights as well. There's Dorothea, right? Oh, she's over there.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? Hey there, Professor. I was thinking it might be nice to join your class. I'm not unhappy where I am, but I was just thinking that maybe if I was with you, well, I might learn even more. You're the kind of guy a gal could pay attention to, you know?
Oh, excellent.
Oh yeah? That's great! I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Excellent. I wonder why it didn't work before. Maybe it was my authority? Let's have a look. It's oh, it's C+. Ah, yeah, so that must have been it. My authority was C. It needs to be C+. Yep. That was why I couldn't recruit her earlier. There we go. So there. Nice.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me. Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Nice.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
Wait, what's... Oh. Missing student poster. Okay. So basically I gotta keep trading with people until I get the item I want.
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it?
Yes.
Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Okay. And who else needs something? Phew. I want a giant trade-a-thon here, so I'll get a break. Alright, I finally recruited that student. But yeah, I guess because I got a C support with her, I didn't have to raise other strengths as much, so that's good. So yeah, supports are important then.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
Jeez, how many more trades do I have to do? I guess the good side is it does increase my affinity with Pi members and with people a bit, so that's the only good thing I can think of. Oh boy.
Well, Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Alright. But now that she's joined my party permanently, like a recruit like that, that means I can get a battle system with someone else instead. But who? Who else should I get an assistance for?
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say that.
Yes! Now I can either give up the bow or give him the sword, but I can't do it both ways. Oh boy, this is going to be tricky. I think I'm going to give the sword for my main hero. Yeah, I want that silver sword, that looks pretty nice. Oh boy.
You brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the Professor decide?
You go, Catherine.
Seems the Professor likes you better than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize. Maybe I'll let you borrow it later, Shamir. I knew I could count on you.
Nothing personal. Okay then, so now we've done that. I think I've talked to all my party. Oh wait, there's Ash right there. Oh, and Lois. I wonder, could I recruit him? Maybe? Let's see.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
So I can't recruit him.
Is that so?
Nice. Okay.
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
No idea. They do. Oh, Raphael. You know, I think maybe I might get him next. Yeah.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them. But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
Where's the dude? Oh, there he is.
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Okay. I wonder though, do I have any more support for other characters now? Oh, I do. Ooh, do. That's nice. And no, that's nice. I got a beer with do. Sweet.
Right.
I guess that thing I got right must have triggered it. Nice.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Okay, and this is the other person he's report to. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, didn't need to go that long way.
Impressive. Thanks.
There we go. Yep, the rest are to do battles, but those ones I do off screen. Okay then. Oh. Okay, as off screen, I'm going to use some activity points to pretty much do other stuff and, well, also increase my professor level. So, yeah. See you guys then, once I pretty much done everything involving activity-wise. See you guys then. I'm back, and I haven't used my activity points here. That's because I've been, like, finding everyone's lost items, and holy crap, I got a ton of support to my main character. So many of them. It's kind of insane. Wow. So, yeah. Kinda nuts. I actually said no to the dude because I was bidding for a lost item. That was near the, I'll show you off the map. That was actually near the dining hall area. Near the dining hall, like the balcony. But don't worry, if you say no to it because you're busy exploring, just do this, and you just do it this way. So it isn't written in stone.
Here you are again. I see. The flowers you helped to water are in bloom now. Have a look. Indeed. My sister was fond of this one in particular. It never came up. Dusker is a dead land. Its flowers were all trampled under the boots of soldiers. But seeing this blossom brings back memories. I do not know why I am telling you all of this. There is little to tell. But if you are from Fodlan, you must know what became of the people of Dusker. The people who betrayed their allies from Fargus. The ones who were punished for regicide. The Dusker are shunned for their crimes. Even now. It would be in your interest not to spend any more time around me than necessary. His Highness is an exception. But, to be completely candid, it pleases me to be able to speak with you like this. If you truly do not mind, I would be glad to receive more visits from you in the future.
So there we go. But, as you saw with the others, so if you say no, for instance, I can show off right now actually, then don't worry about it. It doesn't mean that you missed out on support, or you have to wait to explore again, or heavens no. You just have to do straight from the menu, which is nice. I guess do that so that way if you too busy like exploring or something, which makes sense, then you know you just don't want to talk right now, which is fine.
Hey there.
So I can show off right now.
Professor.
Would you like to speak with Gunnar? Yes. Oh, well, actually, no. So say no, but go to support. Talk to Serial right here. There is a. We can do it right now. So, you see? No, we're in stone.
Aha! Found you! You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes. Well, yeah. I wouldn't have been running all over the place looking for you if stuff was normal. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening? Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead. That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere. Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find. No, it's alright, thanks. But if you see him, then please find me and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is and I can tell him. I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do. Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, because there's a bunch of logs lying around up there. I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I might be there. Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else, because it's mine and I'm gonna do it. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing. Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah? Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not... Oh, I see. You're right, I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A real good plan. Let's do that. See you later, Professor.
Not really. So yeah, see, you don't have to actually approach them here. So it's good either way. But yeah, I'm going to do supports now because I got so many of them. I doubt I'm going to unlock any others.
Professor.
I doubt I'm going to like any others while doing activities. So I'll do this and then off screen again I'll do the rest of the activities. And it's like somehow not even more support. Yeah.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along. Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe! My parents died when I was small. I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh? No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
I gotta be a Dorothea.
What?
I guess all those lost items must have really helped. Like a lot. There we are.
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private? I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me. No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours? You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable. Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean. Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow. Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing? Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence. That's all right. I didn't really think a little tease like that would be enough to get to you anyway. Though it does still make me lose just a little confidence in my own charms.
Okay, and then we got a turn of us, and then that was it for those supports. But yeah, that's what those arrows mean during the support conversations. It means that there's more of them sometimes, so it might be a B or a B+. Yeah, so I'll watch out for those. But let's watch this one next. It takes some time before we can deepen this bond. Oh, really? Ah, so close. Very close though. Perhaps it must be a special scene or something. Maybe.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness! You must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize. But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
Sorry, I interrupted again. This keeps happening throughout this playthrough. I'm sorry, no, it's pretty unprofessional. Alright, where was I? Oh yes. More banks. Let's try this one.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain! You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix. I'll hate you forever and ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
Alright, there we go. Alright. I'll be right back once I finally do these activity points. Yeah. I think I'm going to focus a bit more on my swords. It's almost at B rank anyway. And then as usual, just do more stuff for supports and all that. We're going to do that off screen, so I'll see you guys then. Let's hope soon we get any more support. I'm back again. Yeah, but guys, to get support with Dimitri at rank 2. After randomly giving away gifts. So we're going to be doing that right now, because that's important. Oh boy, it's always been the 2 parts of the support I'm getting.
Professor. Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner. Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, There's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean? I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? The noble family from that area sought to seize the throne after my father's untimely death. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely? When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Nice. Okay, I'll be back once again once I've done, well, all the other stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry about all the interruptions and cuts and stuff, but it can't be out. I was getting to the point now where I need a lot more support. See you guys then. Yeah. No, I'm back. Yep, you've guessed it, even more support. Also, it seems they've improved the shop now. Yeah, you can buy silver weapons, killer weapons, and a few better healing items there, and some advanced seals. So I spent quite a bit on those.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
But yeah, I guess support's here.
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty. I will someday repay you for this kindness, though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with. Fishing? Of course, I would be happy to. I recall hearing that Captain Geralt is quite the fisherman. Is that true? You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Geralt's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seiros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight, yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade...
Wait up! Catch me if you can! Come on, this way! This way!
Huh. It is good to see children able to play and to smile. Was I smiling? Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures. Indeed, for those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Okay, and fine. Let's see. And just up there. I didn't mean to get this many supports, but who am I to complain?
Professor. Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties. Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seiros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing. Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct? That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former captain of the Knights of Seiros, Geralt is renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary? Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
Alright, sweet. Now, yeah, so if you feel the motivation's a bit low and stuff, you can increase motivation if you feel that's necessary. So that's what I'm going to do off screen a bit by just giving them a few gifts, and then that'll be that. So you go here, everyone has a nice motivation, but these three don't. So I'm going to do that so that way they always have something to do. Oh, I'll see you guys in a bit. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. So many supports.
Ingrid? What's the matter, Annette? You look upset.
I'm just so sorry. I had no idea.
I'm not sure I follow. Take a breath. What's going on?
Well, I was really curious about why you're not interested in things like makeup. So I asked some of our friends about it, and...
Oh, I see. I imagine they mentioned that my family was fairly poor, and they probably also mentioned that I lost my fiancé. Correct?
They did. I'm so sorry.
It was thoughtless of me to try pushing those things on you.
It's perfectly fine, Annette. It's true, my family struggled financially. It wasn't easy growing up, but it taught me values I wouldn't have learned otherwise. And we weren't so poor that I consider myself deprived. I'm sure my family would have bought me makeup if I had wanted it, but it never mattered enough to me. Not then, and not now.
Oh, so you just never sought that stuff out?
Never. While I acknowledge it can be fun, fussing over my outward appearance isn't an instinct of mine. When I was younger, I'd usually be found covered in dirt, bugs in my hair, and a big smile on my face. Things haven't changed too much since. Then, when my fiancé passed on, my priorities shifted even further. It reminded me of what's most important in life. Beyond that, it's hard to think of myself changing without him around to see it, even if it's something trivial like how I present myself. But talking to you has helped me realize it's okay to loosen up and enjoy those things, if I want. So, thank you.
Me? Oh, I didn't do anything at all. Except pester.
More importantly, do you notice anything different about me today?
Yes. It's very subtle, but I could tell right away that you were using that makeup I gave you.
You could? Oh, that makes me happy. I was trying to apply it just how you showed me.
You did great, and it really suits you.
I think there's a lot I can learn from you, Annette. You've helped me embrace a lighter side of life I quite like.
It's my pleasure. Ooh, this is so great. Want to go shopping to celebrate?
Shopping? But what would we buy? That sounds so overwhelming.
There's a dress I've been eyeing for a while now. I'm certain it will complement your pretty eyes. Just leave it to me, Ingrid. I'll make you the most fabulous knight this world has ever seen.
Well, that does sound fun. I look forward to it.
Okay then. I'll be right back once I've, well, talked to a few people and, got them to, well, and got the motivation up a bit. See you guys then. Oh boy. I'm back. God damn it. Yeah. I've got to stop these reports.
Professor.
Let's do it. I may spit this up.
Certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it. Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed, I was raised to value strength above all else. Whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own. If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Okay, that's it. Yes. Seriously, I'm done now. Let's go. Alright, let's keep going. With that, we are today at free time. Yep, again, the whole train thing, yeah, that's to do with those battles. Again, I have to do those off screen, but I don't think I'll be able to this month because of those 2 paralogues. Alright. Yep, instruct manually. What? What the hell? Okay. The hell is this crap? But I can't do them all. Wow. Yeah, this is... Oh, wait. Oh, I got 2 battle points. Oh, thank goodness. I have multiple ones now. So, yeah. Oh, phew. You know, for a second there I thought, oh, there's no way I can do this, right? So I guess since I have 2 battle points, it lets me do 2 battles. Oh, phew. So I can do them both. Oh, that was scary. Yeah. Okay then, so I guess I have to do 3 of them again? I'm not sure how this is going to work. Because when you do an activity, then... Yeah. They wouldn't do that on purpose, so you can't do more, could you? No, they wouldn't do that, would they? Let me check something. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just got a bit confused with that, like that. I guess because now my professor level is also up, I can also take more side quests. Yeah, I think that's it. They wouldn't do that on purpose. Yeah, give you an extra paralogue, we're not able to do them all at the same time. Sorry about that. I just got a bit confused. I don't know why they would do that. So yeah, that's what I'll do next time. Next time we can do a paralogue. Hopefully 3 paralogues and not 2, because I really want to do more. So yeah, that would suck. Again, this is why I save a save file just in case. But yeah, a lot of time passed because of that. Alright then. With that is Master in 347. Gaming towards RPG the platformer. Stay classy.